Welcome to this explainer on the tomato paradox. We're going to dive into the latest research and completely rethink one of the most beloved dietary staples in the world. For generations, we've praised the tomato as this vibrant, juicy superfood that belongs in literally every meal. But today, we're pulling back the curtain on a rather shocking reality. Because as it turns out, the way you're consuming your tomatoes might actually be working against you. So we're going to uncover the hidden risks of eating them incorrectly, and way more importantly, how to unlock their ultimate benefits.
Okay, let's just jump right in by asking a pretty provocative question. Could your healthy tomato habit actually be making you sick? What if those unexplained digestive issues, that sudden bout of heartburn, or even that chronic joint pain you've been having are actually being triggered by the very superfood you thought was healing you? It sounds totally backward, right? We've all been conditioned to believe that a fresh raw tomato is an automatic health win. But, well, the science actually tells a much more nuanced story.
Section 1. The hidden tomato paradox. Because as we're about to see, raw isn't always best.
Which brings us to Section 2, the toxic green threat, and the real danger of eating them unripe.
It's really time to shatter that long-standing myth that raw is always healthier. We've all been there, right? You buy a batch of tomatoes from the store, and a few of them still have that firm, pale green hue near the stem. You slice them up anyway, thinking it's no big deal. But that green coloration is actually a literal warning sign. It contains solanine, which is nature's way of protecting the plant. Tomatoes don't want to be eaten before their seeds are fully mature, so they produce this natural compound as a built-in bug spray. But our human bodies aren't immune to this defense mechanism. When we eat solanine, it can trigger some very unwanted effects. If you eat parts of the tomato that are still green or just haven't turned fully red yet, you're exposing your digestive tract to this compound. And the result? You might experience these highly uncomfortable symptoms: sudden nausea, sharp abdominal cramps, random headaches, and just general digestive distress. It is not a fun time. If you've ever felt unusually unwell after a firm, slightly green tomato salad, solanine is almost definitely the culprit.
Let's move to Section 3, the acid reflux trigger, where it's all about timing and quantity.
So many of us love to start our day with a fresh, raw tomato, maybe sliced with a little salt or blended into a morning juice. But here is exactly why that innocent habit backfires. Tomatoes are naturally highly acidic. Now, when your stomach is empty, it's already a highly acidic environment waiting to break down food. Dropping a load of raw, acidic tomatoes directly into that empty stomach is basically like throwing gasoline on a fire if you have any underlying sensitivities. Eating them raw at the wrong time spikes your stomach acid, and that can trigger a painful cascade: severe burning, sudden heartburn, acid reflux, and over time, actual irritation of your esophagus lining. But if you just eat them in moderation, buffered by other foods, it completely changes how your body processes the meal. You're suddenly protecting your digestive tract from that harsh acidic spike.
Let's look at Section 4, lectins and joint pain, and the infamous nightshade link. You might have heard certain wellness circles completely banning tomatoes recently, and lectins are exactly why. Tomatoes belong to the nightshade family, and they have this specific evolutionary trait. Lectins are compounds densely packed right into the skins and the seeds of the tomato. Now, for many people, they pass through without any issue, but for those who suffer from chronic joint pain or autoimmune sensitivities, eating too many raw skins and seeds can actively trigger systemic inflammation, significantly worsening that achy discomfort. If you've got joints that seem to flare up out of nowhere, you absolutely have to evaluate your raw tomato intake. Let's quickly map this out so it's crystal clear. Unripe or green tomatoes, that leads to nausea and cramps. Eating them raw on an empty stomach, you're looking at acid reflux and heartburn. And leaving them unpeeled with the seeds, that's your trigger for joint inflammation. The tomato itself isn't the bad guy here, it's simply a matter of how we are preparing it.
But don't banish them from your kitchen just yet. Section 5. Unlocking the ultimate antioxidant. This is where the magic of preparation comes in. We just need a little mindset shift here. Staying in the raw and unripe zone limits your nutrient absorption and poses all those toxic risks we just talked about. But the second you shift to cooked and fully ripe, the tomato transforms into a highly digestible powerhouse. It is a complete 180-degree turn for your body, and it all comes down to one magical word. That word is lycopene. Lycopene is an incredibly powerful antioxidant, famous for protecting our cells against damage from free radicals. But here is the ultimate paradox of the tomato. Unlike a lot of water-soluble vitamins that actually degrade in a frying pan, this powerful antioxidant literally requires heat to become fully available to your body. When you heat a tomato, you break down its tough cell walls, releasing the lycopene so your digestive tract can finally absorb it.
And we can actually take this biological hack one step further. Lycopene is a fat-soluble compound. That means if you eat it without fat, your body struggles to absorb it. By combining the richness of olive oil with a cooked tomato, you are maximizing your body's absorption. The heat releases the lycopene, and the healthy fats from the olive oil carry it straight into your bloodstream. It's brilliant. As this quote perfectly summarizes, tomatoes don't need to be removed from your life. The real issue is consuming them correctly. We absolutely don't need to live in fear of nightshades. We just need to stop viewing them as a foolproof raw snack and start treating them with a bit of culinary respect. So let's get practical. Section 6, Safe Tomato Consumption Guide. Here are your actionable steps. If you want to play it safe and maximize nutrition, just follow these 3 steps starting today. First, let them turn fully, deeply red on the counter to naturally neutralize all that toxic solanine. Second, if you know you have joint sensitivities or a weak stomach, take the extra minute to peel the skins and scoop out the seeds to ditch those inflammatory lectins. And third, chop them up and cook them in a pan with some good quality olive oil. And finally, even with these perfect techniques, remember that tomatoes aren't a limitless miracle cure. Every single human body has a unique microbiome. Moderation is absolutely key here. Listen to your own stomach's feedback. If you eat a heavy tomato sauce and feel acidic afterward, your body's giving you real-time data. Use that data to adjust for next time. So I have to ask, will you ever look at a raw green tomato the same way again? Now that you know the hidden science, the solanine, the acidity, the lectins, and the heat-activated power of lycopene, you're completely in control of your health. The next time you prep a meal, remember that a little patience for ripeness, a dash of olive oil, and some heat might just be the difference between harming your gut and healing your body. Thanks for joining me on this explainer. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other healthy foods in our fridge have secret rules we don't know about?